Hello and welcome. While the state has still not recovered from the tragic incident of Chennai's 6-year-old's death, it's good news for Rameshwaram, as the Sri Lankan Navy has decided to release the 23 arrested Tamil Nadu fishermen. On international grounds, the star-studded event for the Olympic crowd that sees its opening ceremony kicked off. All that and much more in detail coming your way as you're watching Headlines Now with me, Linda Hercules. First, it's a quick look at the top headlines. Madras High Court gives a stern notice to Tamil Nadu government to take strict action against all accused in the death of a 6-year-old in the school bus. It's a relief for 23 Tamil Nadu fishermen as Lankan Navy releases them after a tough negotiation from India. Clashes in Assam refuses to die down as the toll rises to 58. Chief Minister Gogoi faces the heat from the centre. Baba Ramdev brings in a strong contingent of 1,200 men to join Anna's fast as crowds dwindle at the protest. The DNA test confirms that veteran politician Indi Tiwari has a son who was the petitioner in the case. And London is all decked up for the grand opening of the London Olympics 2012. News in detail. The Madras High Court has taken a tough stance in the death of the 6-year-old girl Shruti, who was crushed underneath her own school bus. The court has directed the Tamil Nadu government to take civil and criminal action against the school management and those responsible for the death. 4 people, including the school principal, bus driver and the transport official who issued the fitness certificate, have been arrested. The first bench, comprising of Chief Justice Iqbal and Justice Sivanyanam, has also asked the state government to come out with guidelines on the safety and maintenance of school vehicles. External Affairs Minister S.M. Krishna has announced that the 23 Tamil Nadu fishermen who were arrested by the Lankan Navy near Kattachiva last week have now been released. Krishna said that the Indian High Commission was making all arrangements for their return. The fishermen release comes a day after India appealed to Sri Lanka to immediately set them free on humanitarian grounds. The Tamil Nadu government has announced a slew of measures to give a boost to tea production and also encourage small-time growers in the state. Chief Minister Jayalalitha ordered an increase in the rates of tea leaves to be given to small tea growers up to 2 rupees per kg. The move, according to the government, has been done to adjust the rates to be on par with the market rates. Over to the murder case of an old woman who was killed for her jewels a year back in Kodungallur. There are fresh leads in the case, and our crime reporter Salim has more on this.
A 65-year-old woman was murdered in Kodungallur last year. In fact, 4 accused persons were at large. All the 4 accused persons are young people. If my camera person could just zoom in a bit, you can very clearly see the murder accused. In fact, the police are with them. The media is photographing them. And the police very clearly say it's almost a year, and these accused persons have thought that it's almost a year now and the police will not be able to nab us. And hence, after a year, they actually returned to their native place, that is Kodungallur, and in fact the police with their watchful eyes, they have successfully nabbed all the 4 accused persons. Out of the 4 accused persons, 3 people have already been lodged in prison. They have some history of cases pending against them, and the police say now they have registered a murder case. They have arrested all these 4 people and they will be lodged at the Pudel prison shortly.
National news now. 14 more bodies have been recovered in Chirang, taking the death toll in Assam to 58. Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi is now facing the heat from the Congress leadership. The party is reportedly upset with him for failing to realize the gravity of the situation. In a strong signal to Gogoi, the party has now set up a 10-member coordination committee for the state. Gogoi, however, hit back, saying that he has sought more forces from the centre. He also said that if the centre had intelligence inputs about the impending violence in Assam, it should have sent in the army earlier.
The people of coast stop going to the relief camp. Some of the inmates, they started returning back. So people, I do hope that within a few days we will be able to create a confidence. Mistrust is still there. Some sort of sense of insecurity is still there. It will take time, and in the meantime forces also from the central government or
असम में लगातार तनाव और हिंसा बनी हुई है। मैं अभी कोकराझार और निकटवर्ती क्षेत्रों के अंदर गया था, वहां पर कर्फ्यू लगा हुआ था और हमने फिर शरणार्थी कैंपों में भी विजिट किया और अपनी रिपोर्ट में जो हमने पाया उसमें पहली बात यह है कि आर्मी डिप्लॉयमेंट बहुत देर से की गई थी। असम सरकार बहुत देर से जागी। अगर असम सरकार ने ठीक समय के ऊपर कदम उठाए होते तो ये सारे दंगे रुक सकते थे या दंगे होने से बच सकते थे हम लोग जाके। मेरी पहली मांग है, प्रधानमंत्री को चाहिए था कि वो सब पार्टियों के प्रतिनिधियों को साथ लेकर जाते। नंबर 1, इंडो बंगला बॉर्डर को सील किया जाना चाहिए। ये आज की बात नहीं है, पहले भी ये बात की गई है। नंबर 3, ये जो लोग मरे हैं और जिन लोगों के घर जलाए गए हैं, इनको 5-5 लाख रुपए, 6-6 लाख रुपए कम से कम कंपनसेशन मिलना चाहिए, जिनके घर भी जलाए गए हैं।
Moving on, Yoga Guru Baba Ramdev has joined Team Anna's indefinite fast, which entered its third day today. Ramdev, along with 2,000 supporters, marched from Ramlila Maidan to Jantar Mantar to join Anna Hazare and his fasting police, Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia. Ramdev turned out to be Team Anna's campaign savior, which otherwise witnessed a scanty turnout in the past 3 days.
Who are sitting in hunger strike there, they go and take rest in Maharashtra suddenly, the Team Anna people. This is hunger strike. They are fooling the people of this country. They are trying to divert the attention of the people of this country. They don't want investment in this country. They don't want the country to prosper. Now they are exposed to the people.
Anna Hazare admitted that he would consider joining politics if the people wanted him to. He, however, was quick to add that he would not fight elections but will support a political party that would be launched by someone which is willing to fight against corruption.
विकल्प देना पड़ेगा, लेकिन मैं ये नहीं सोचता मैं कोई पक्ष पार्टी निकालूं, मैं इलेक्शन में खड़ा हो जाऊं, मैं इलेक्शन लड़ जाऊं। मेरा मन उसके लिए गाही नहीं दे रहा, लेकिन एक दिन ये मैं जरूर सोचूंगा कि देश के लोग को, जनता को ये बताऊंगा कि आप अपना नेता अपने से चुने हो, पक्ष और पार्टी की अपेक्षा मत करो। अच्छे लोग, आज जरूरत है अच्छे लोगों को संसद में जाने की जरूरत है। आज पक्ष और पार्टी से उज्जवल भविष्य रहा नहीं, ये दिखाई दे रहा।
हम तो इतने दिन से कह रहे हैं कि वो आएंगे, कोई नई बात नहीं है ना। आप लोगों को भी मालूम होना चाहिए था कि वो इतने दिन से यही सारी चीज चल रही है और राजनीति में हर एक को आने का अधिकार है। वो आएंगे तो आए ना। देखिए, जिसका भी लोकतंत्र में जिसका भी कोई भी एजेंडा होता है उसको लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था को स्वीकार करते हुए, सम्मान करते हुए उसको लोकतंत्र में आना चाहिए। मना कौन करता है? अभी तक वो ये कहते थे कि हम लोग लोकतांत्रिक व्यवस्था को मानते हैं लेकिन हम चुनाव में नहीं उतरेंगे, और जो चुनाव में लोग उतरते हैं उन पे प्रश्न चिन्ह लगे हैं। चुनाव में उतरने वाले पैसा कहां से लाते हैं, कैसे लड़ते हैं, आते हैं तो क्या करते हैं। अब वो उसी हमाम में कपड़े उतार कर खड़े हैं ना, तो आप सब देखिए उनको।
Their agenda has been exposed today. When Anna Hazare said they want to form a political party, he wanted Arvind Kejriwal and Kiran Bedi to contest election. Let them contest election. The people know the background of Kejriwal, background of Kiran Bedi, because those people wanted to destabilize this country. Anna Hazare's habit I found now. He writes letters to PM, leaks it to the media. Then when Prime Minister replies to him, he leaks it to the media. This is his job.
लोकतंत्र में प्रत्येक व्यक्ति को, समूह को, सबको अधिकार है और उसके लिए जो भी है चुनाव आयोग की, उसके अनुसार वो कर सकते हैं। इसमें कहीं कोई आपत्ति की बात है ही नहीं। और सबसे जो देखने की बात है, समझने की, वो है कि वो लंबे समय से एक राजनीतिक एजेंडे पे काम कर रहे हैं।
More local and national news awaiting you on the other side of a very short break. Stay with us.